Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us this morning. This is Matt Tour. I'm a marketing specialist here at IMS in the annuity department. Been at IMS for many years. Seen a lot of changes over the years. Last year was one of our best years we've had ever in the annuity space, especially with the interest rates we had. First year we actually seen rates going up for many years. Best rates we've seen since the mid 1990s, based on where interest rates were in 2023. We are starting off 2024 with some very good rates, and we're probably going to be seeing numerous rate reductions this year. We have seen some companies already reducing rates. We have kind of seen a level off of the playing field right now regarding rates. So hopefully we'll see these rates last through the first quarter. I do expect we'll see more rate reductions throughout the year, and that's going to be the trend we're going to see here for 2024. Appreciate everyone that was able to make our meeting yesterday. It was our Ascend 2024 kickoff meeting. Appreciate your attendance in that. Very successful meeting we had. Those that were not able to attend, we did record most of those presentations, so you're able to get those online this morning. So if you have not registered, be sure to ask our marketing department for the registration for that information. Get on there and take a look at the special website we've developed for that meeting, and it does have a group of recordings you can look at. Lots of good stuff on lead programs, trends in 2024, kind of what they're looking at economy-wise this year. A lot of good information that's included there. Great speaker from the NASDAQ, great information from Accenture, a couple other specialists. So a lot of good stuff is included in that meeting, so be sure to go there. Once again, we are offering some incentives based on your production the first 6 months with IMS. We do have a $100,000 level and up to $1 million levels you can qualify for. We have iPads, we have cash, we have lead programs, a lot of good stuff you can choose from based on what's available based on your production level. So be sure to ask your marketer regarding that. We also have a referral program. You refer agents to IMS. You'll earn $50 when they get contracted. You'll also earn additional incentives based on production. And we send these out once a quarter. I always have agents calling me, asking me if those checks have gone out. We've got agents earning thousands of dollars based on the referrals. Great chance for you to get some additional money based on referring an agent to IMS. Really good stuff there. We also have a market reimbursement, reimburse $100 for every $100,000 of indexed annuity premium. We also do $200 for every $100,000 of single premium life, and also $200 for every $10,000 of target life premium. So great combination there. We have a great back office support team, great administrative staff on the new business, contracting, marketing wise. We've got a great group of marketers to help you out with any questions you may have. Lots of years of experience, good stuff on both life insurance and annuities. We do offer the Firelight EAP program. Most of the carriers are approved on the EAP system through Firelight. We do see about 60% of our business now coming through on e-applications. Once you've used it once, you don't want to go back to writing out apps. It's a great way for you to submit business in a timely fashion and have it go through the channels much quicker than a handwritten application. Less deciphering, less information missed. Lots of good stuff there. We have a good creative team. Got a group of individuals on that side can help you out with marketing campaigns. Maybe you want to rebrand your website, redo your logo, do company colors, redo those, upgrade websites. They can help you out with that. They can help you out with social media, advertising, email campaigns, newsletters, whatever it might be. We've got a great group of people on that side that can really help guide you in that direction, and they can definitely get you moving forward with that side of it. We have a great website you can utilize here, www.imsinc.com. It has everything you need on there based on the current interest rates. If you want to look at income rider comparisons, if you want to look at term quotes, long-term care quotes, the latest annuity rates, we have a great annuity grid on there you can plug in. 68-year-old in the state of Kentucky looking for the best 3-year rate out there. We have that available. Maybe they want to get out of a current interest situation where they're earning very low interest rates. You need to get a bonus, you can click on the indexed annuities, click on the bonus tab. You can find the best bonus rates based on that individual's needs. Really good stuff you can utilize there based on that website. So do keep that in mind. We have a very good client software program you can use in the field. It's called the Retirement Analyzer. I know we have a number of agents utilizing this software right now. Really prints off some valuable details for clients when they're looking at what kind of money they're going to need for retirement based on what they have now, what they're looking at saving down the road. You can look at what's going to happen 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the road based on their current situation and really give them a good overview of what they want to do in the next number of years to enhance their future retirement income, retirement availability of cash, all kinds of good stuff there you can utilize. We do have a fantastic management team on the wealth side, wealth management. So if you do have situations where you're looking at getting a securities license, being able to meets client expectations, both on the insurance side and the security side, it's good to have both sides available. I just launched a quick poll for those who want to get more information on the wealth management side of IMS. I'm more than happy to get that over to you. It'll be available. Duncan Smith is our head recruiter on that end. You can have Duncan give you a call, kind of go over what we have available on that end of it, help you out with any education you may need on the security side. Maybe you need to pass your Series 65 test and give you some good details on literature on that and be able to get that Series 65 passed. And then also got a great lineup of different investment options for clients, a lot of good stuff you can choose from. And you can kind of go over all that with you. But if you do have interest in getting some additional information on the wealth management side, just check off yes. If not, check off no. I'm going to leave this open for about another 10, 20 seconds. But definitely a good way to have more available to clients. I know that clients like to have money on both sides, some money in safety, some money at risk, and just ways for your clients to really maximize their overall portfolio. I'll go ahead and get that closed up. We also offer 2.5 day training sessions. I know we did a little half-day deal yesterday. We did online. We do in-person meetings. We have those coming up probably sometime in April, and then probably another one in, say, August, September. But we'll have some more of these this year, and we bring in some really good speakers on those. I just launched another quick poll. If you have interest in coming out to one of our in-person meetings, we typically have a really good group of presenters at those, sales ideas, trends, software programs we'll be discussing. A lot of good stuff we'll go over. We'll have some producer roundtables where we have some of our higher producing agents will participate and kind of go over some ideas with you on what they do in the field, how they get in front of more clients, how they close more sales. A lot of good stuff there. So if you have interest in coming out to one of our meetings here in 2024, I'll get you on the list. These typically we cover most of your expenses, and we'll get that more details on that as the time gets closer. We don't have any dates set yet, but we probably will have some set next few weeks. But this is typically going to be having these in Omaha, Nebraska, or Des Moines, Iowa. Depends if we have a company sponsor that helps with that those costs. So depends on the time of year and when we have those. But if you have interest in coming out to one of our academies, we'd be glad to have you on board. Just check off yes, and we'll be glad to have you on one of those meetings. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get that closed up and move forward based on today's meeting. We have a really nice CD replacement kit. It has a really good valuable information. I'll get a link on this to everyone that did attend today's meeting. Got some great pieces in there on CD versus annuity comparisons, CD versus FIA strategies, a prospecting letter for getting CD holders to call you regarding annuity opportunities, different pitfalls that happen during presentations on the annuity side. So a lot of good information will be covered in this package. We'll be getting everyone one of those over here today. Anyone that did attend today's meeting, we got some great stuff on that end. We'll be covering a number of companies today based on what they have available in that MYG space. We have seen numerous companies reducing rates here at the beginning of 2024, but we still do have a block of extremely competitive rates. You compare where rates are where they are today, where they were 2 years ago, rates are much higher today. So anyone that bought business 3, 4, 5 years ago, they're way underperforming what rates are offering here in 2024. So keep that in mind on client reviews. It's a good way to get clients moved over and get them going on the new rates based on what's being offered today. First company we're talking about is Americo. We've seen some decent business coming in Americo. They have a 5-year rate right now at 5.45. You do have 10% free withdrawals available in the first year. Has a full death benefit. 100% of the value is passed on to the beneficiary. There's also nursing home and hospital waivers on that contract. The downside with Americo are their commissions. Commissions are extremely low compared to some carriers. I believe they're in the 1.5 range, much lower than most. Nassau Re, very good company we have. We've been doing business with Nassau here for a number of years. They have either a no withdrawal rate or withdrawal rate. On the 5-year guaranteed rate, the contract with no free withdrawals, the rate's at 5.75. If you want free withdrawals of 10% per year, the rate would be 5.55. 7-year contract, no withdrawals, the rate's at 5.80. With withdrawals, the rate is at 5.60. MIM deposit is 10,000, so you can do IRA deposits as long as you combine a couple of years. Together, you could do 2023 deposit along with 2024, meet that $10,000 minimum, and get your client a very good rate. These plans are available to age 85. There is a rolling surrender charge on this, so there's a 30-day window after the initial guarantee period, and then you can go ahead and move the money if you wish to another contract during those 30 days, or you can leave it at Nassau and get that next rate for the next 5 or 7 years. Atlantic Coast Life, another carrier we offer, Beto Plus rated. They have initial rate 1 year, which is 1% higher than the 2nd through 5th year or 2nd through whatever year. Currently, the 5-year rate, 6.55 first year, 5.55 guaranteed years 2 through 5. If you do want to take out withdrawals, there are riders you can add on that cost a little bit of basis points in order to have that added onto your contract. They do have a straight line plan with no additional riders, and these are the rates I'm showing right now. Take a look at that 7-year rate, 6.45 first year, 5.45 years 2 through 7. Really a good combination there with Atlantic Coast Life. They also offer an indexed annuity, but those rates are substantially lower than most right now. So much better off with some different options on the index side. Sentinel is a sister company to Atlantic Coast Life. They are available in most states. They do have a 5-year rate right now at 5.75, which is at the high end of 5-year rates right now. 7-year rate at 5.6, 10-year rate at 5.45. Really a good company there, Sentinel. They do go down to $2,500 deposit, which is much lower than most. And then we have some other features. If you do want to have a death benefit feature, if you want the free withdrawals, it's going to reduce those rates slightly. But a really good company to kind of have the base structure. And then if you wanted to add on some of those features, you're able to do that. It's going to reduce the rates for the duration. As you can see, the plan is available to age 90 in most states, age 80 in Oklahoma. Minimum premium is $2,500, and we do have it available in a number of states. Silac, another carrier we've had on board for a couple of years. Their rates are a little bit lower than most. 2-year rate at 260, 5-year contract at 345. If you want to go with no withdrawals, the rates are at 390 and 5%. Minimum deposits, $10,000, available to age 90. Equitrust, a company we've been seeing a ton of business flow to. They've got great combinations between rates and commissions. Take a look at that Choice 4 annuity. It has a 6.5-year first-year rate, Current base rate on that contract is 5%. It pays a 5% commission on, or 5.5% commission on that contract to age 80. So yes, it's a 6-year contract, 6.5 interest rate the first year, 5.5% commission. Great combination right now. We see a block of that business being sold at choice 4. They have renewed at that base rate 95% of the time. So the chances are it's going to be renewing at that base rate of 5%, which is very strong right now. They do have 3-year rate guarantee right now at 5.5% on their Certainty Select. Their 5-year rate's at 5.75, 8-year rate at 5.90. And they do have a 10-year rate at 6. I do not expect these rates to hold much longer. They have not lowered their rates lately. I do expect them to lower in February. But anybody can lock in a 6% rate for 10 years is a no-brainer. Have them buy that contract. 3% commissions on that 10-year contract. 8-year pays 3% commission to age 80. So is the 10-year. The 5-year also pays 3% commission to age 80. And then the 3-year contract pays a 2% commission to age 80. So great combination there with Equitrust. We see a lot of business flowing that direction based on the combination of rates and commissions. Fidelity and Guarantee, another good carrier we have. All e-applications with Fidelity and Guarantee. 3-year rate at 480, 5-year rate at 495, and a 7-year rate at 5. Those rates have dropped significantly since last year. They're not quite as competitive as they were in 2023. Clear Springs, another good company we offer. They've got a 3-year rate at 5.2, 6-year rate at 550, 5-year rate at 550, a 10-year rate at 545. So rates are a little bit lower than Equitrust. Commission-wise, are slightly lower, but they do go down to $5,000 a deposit. So you have someone that doesn't have a lot of money, wants to kick in $5,000, you can go with Clear Springs on that case. Aspida, company we have that has an e-application only process, available to age 90. Aspida is the quickest turnaround company I've ever seen. If you have a situation with the Cash with app, which would be a bank draft, they can turn this thing around in about 4 hours. You submit the app via e-app. 4 hours later, that policy will be issued very quickly, as long as the client can qualify for it suitability-wise. Great combination there with Aspida. So rates anywhere between 465 on a 2-year up to 545 on a 7-year contract. Ibexus, another good carrier we offer, has kind of a combination annuity and indexed annuity. You can see the rates are extremely competitive on the fixed rate. That 5-year rate at 6% with a 7.5% cap on the S&P index. Great combination there. The plan is available to age 85 on a 3-year and 5-year contract. The 7-year contract, I believe, goes to age 80. The rates I'm showing here for $100,000 or more, the client has access to 10% of their money starting the 2nd year with no charge. We've seen a ton of business go to Ibexus here this last year. Really a solid combination. American Life has a really strong product called the Fusion. It has a 4.6% base rate. However, if the S&P index is up 25% or more over the next 5 years, total return, the client's going to earn 7.47% per year for 5 years. Huge return, over 7%. S&P would need to be up 25% or more. I know last year alone, the S&P was up close to 25%. So over a 5-year period, that happens about 85% of the time, where your client's going to earn 7.47% return over that 5 years. You got 10% free withdrawal starting the 2nd year. You do have a 3% commission up to age 80 on an e-app. Great combination there. American Life also has the American Classic, which is a MYG 3-year rate at 565, 5-year rate at 570. Great combination there. Really good stuff with that carrier. So right now, Equitrust is rated B++. I'll go ahead and send those tax guides out to everyone also that wants those.
and I'll go ahead and get that guide over to you based on those needs. Go and get that done for you. And then American Classic has a 10% free withdrawal starting in the second year. Full death benefit available to age 90 on the 3 and 5 year. And you can start this contract with the American Classic with only $1,000. So very low amount deposit wise on that one. August Star, a new carrier we came out with here in 2023. Actually, Ohio National was purchased by a pension fund out of Canada. $650 billion company, huge pension. They have renamed this company August Star from Ohio National. They've got really good rates, 3-year rate at 5.10, 5-year rate at 5.15, 7-year rate at 5.10. Good thing about this contract, it has a 12% free withdrawal starting in the first year, has a full death benefit, and they will take $10,000 up to $2 million on a deposit. So nice range there, good stuff going on. I want to keep this short as possible, or keep this down to about 20, 25 minutes. I'm going to launch another quick poll. If you have interest in getting information on any of the plans we talked about today, be it Equitrust, Clear Spring, the Fusion contract with American Life that has the capability of making over 7% based on the S&P indexes, mark off yes. I've been glad to get that over to you. As I mentioned, we have seen kind of rates level off right here in the third week of January. We do expect rates to start falling again sometime in the second quarter. I kind of think rates may stay steady here through February and March, but we still have high-end rates, 5 3/4 on 5-year rate guarantees with a couple carriers. We have that 6% rate for 10 years with Equitrust. I do expect that to go down in February. And then we do have, shorter term rates. We've got a 3-year rate of 5.5 with Equitrust. That 2-year rate, I don't see many people going 2 years these days. If it were me and I could lock in a 6% rate for 10 years, I would do that. I don't think we're going to see rates going back up to 6 anytime soon. See how that plays out. But great stuff there. And I will go ahead and get these packets out to people. People are looking for that CD kit along with the annuity details. So we'll get that over to you also. But everyone that attended today's meeting, I'll send you a tax guide and also that CD conversion package. Some great stuff there. We'll get that out to you today or tomorrow. Otherwise, I appreciate everyone's time this morning. We'll keep you posted on rates. If you have interest in a specific client, give our marketing team a call. We'd be glad to help you. Again, this is Matt Tour. I've been in the IMS business with IMS for close to 30 years now, and I've really seen a big increase in rates. First time I've seen this since the mid-90s. Now is the time to sell annuities. Great bond alternative. Great piece of clients' personal investments to have these guarantees. When the stock market's fluctuating like it has been this last few weeks, it's good to have a guarantee you can count on. Otherwise, everyone have a great week. Appreciate again everyone that attended yesterday. And I'll go ahead and close that poll up. But everyone enjoy the week. Anything you need from us, give us a call, and we will talk to you soon. Have a great one. Enjoy the day, and we'll look forward to more business coming in 2024. Thank you.